I want to help you create a digital bullet journal that will not only make you feel organized, but inspired. Hey everybody, welcome back to Fiction Technician. If you haven't been here before, my name is Jane Kalmus. I'm a writer of historical cozy mysteries, and today I want to show you how to make a digital bullet journal that is themed to go with your novel. Yes, your unwritten novel is going to come to life in the pages of your bullet journal, and it's going to be a wonderful place to plan out those scenes and your workflow and just feel really inspired. So we're going to be building this in Canva, which is a free web app, and after we're done, we're going to download it so that we can open it up in GoodNotes. So I've got Canva open on my laptop here, and I'm going to start off by searching for weekly calendars. We're going to be building 4 weekly calendar spreads for the month of December, which is coming up. So I'm just going to scroll through here and look for anything that seems interesting to me. I think we're going to go with this one. We're going to be changing all of these colors and the background, so it doesn't have to be perfect to start. So most of these Canva calendar templates come in with 12 pages, one for each month of the year. We're going to be using 5 of them because we're going to be making the 5 weeks that exist in December 2020. I'm just going to change the name of this month to December, and I'm going to change the dates to correspond to the first week in December. And now it's time to think about the background. Okay, here is where the theme for your book comes into play. We're going to go looking for some free pictures that we can download, put into Canva, and use as the decoration for our bullet journal. So I'm going to open up a new tab, and I'm going to go to pexels.com. Pexels is one of my favorite websites for getting free pictures, but you could also choose Pixabay or Unsplash. The pictures here aren't going to be quite as varied as they would be if we were to go to a commercial site like Shutterstock, but I think you'll be surprised at how many beautiful pictures you can get totally for free on the internet. So I need to choose a story idea to provide the theme for my bullet journal, and I think I'm going to go with a story idea that has been near and dear to my heart for a long time, which is kind of a alternate history Italian Renaissance cozy mystery. So I'm going to be looking for pictures that have to do with the Italian Renaissance. And you can see that all of these pictures are available for us to use for free. We can use them in our personal projects like our own little bullet journal, but we're also allowed to use them in commercial projects. The site does ask you to credit the artist if you want to, or possibly to donate to them, but there are actually no requirements. So you just kind of have to figure out what you personally are comfortable with. And there are so many beautiful photos here having to do with the Italian Renaissance. So I'm just going to choose 5 beautiful photos, and then we're going to upload them to Canva. So I've got my pictures downloaded, and I'm just going to click on the side of the screen here where it says Uploads and drag all of my pictures right into the area. They're at the bottom of my screen. They're at the bottom of my Safari window because they've just been recently downloaded, so I can just grab them right from that bar and drag them up at the top. But if they're not there for you, maybe you downloaded them earlier, you can just open up your Finder window, search for Pexels, and you'll see all of the photos that you've downloaded from Pexels right there. So I know that these top 5 are the ones I just downloaded. I'm going to highlight them all and drag them right into the upload window on Canva. And I'm going to use one of these pictures for the background of each of my weeks. I click on Position to Back to send it behind all the other elements. And I think I'm going to shrink down these days. I think they don't need to be quite this big for me to use, and that way we'll get to see more of our picture. So now I've got all my pictures in place, and they're looking pretty nice. I'm excited about using this journal. This one that was nice and vertical but still very beautiful and very thematic, I've just put on the side, and then we'll figure out what color we want to make the rest of the background later. But before that, the next thing I like to do is play around with filters and see if I can get these pages to kind of match each other tonally so it's a nice themed journal. So I click on filter. The easiest filters to kind of make everything match tonally are either these very bright ones like festive, or these very desaturated ones like grayscale or street. So I'm going to try them all out in street and see how I like that. So these are looking good, but we have lost all those nice, warm Renaissance tones. So I think I'm going to be okay with the colors not matching quite so much so that I can have beautiful shades in my bullet journal. And now I'm just going to deal with the colors of my elements. This teal is really pretty, but it just doesn't match those lovely Renaissance colors. So I'm going to try out a few colors, see what really is going to look good with these spreads. The colors I've gone with are this nice olive and this kind of dark terracotta down here. And I couldn't really find a color that worked very well for the titles and worked on every picture, so I've just decided to delete them because I think the days of the week are enough. And I've used this kind of dark sand tone to fill in that empty spot next to our vertical picture on the last page because I just feel it goes with everything without being too matchy-matchy. So then the very last step is to download this onto our iPad and open it up in GoodNotes. So I've got my iPad here and it's in landscape mode because that's the orientation in which we designed our pictures. So I'm just going to open up my Canva app and I'm going to find that design. Then I'm going to click the arrow to download. And that will save all the images to my camera roll. Then I'm going to open up my GoodNotes app and click New. I'll choose Image. And I will choose the first of those weekly spreads. When I want to add another, I'll just click this plus page key, click Image again, and choose my next spread. And so now they are all in place and we can just scroll through them. They are looking so lovely. So now whenever I open up GoodNotes, this notebook is going to be right there and I can just open it up, scroll through all these beautiful spreads, and kind of get inspired to plan my novel and begin mapping out my workflow for it. If you're feeling inspired to create a digital bullet journal that is going to capture the feeling of your novel in progress, please like this video and subscribe. I've got more content on digital bullet journaling coming up, including my inspirational digital stickers for writers. Check out!